What is up, guys? Great Wall back at it again with another video. Today we are here with another rebuild. It is the Kansas City Royals. If you guys can't guess what we're going to be doing, it's going to be the Royal Name Only Challenge. For a lot of these guys, I did this last year. It would have been smart to write down a lot of these names, but I didn't. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure out a lot of them again. Obviously we're gonna count all royal families, not just like the English one. But I know France had a royal family at one point. I know a lot of the Nordic countries did at some point. So we're going to count all of the royal families. So yeah, hopefully we can find, I know we have a Robert, I think it's like what, Robert the Bruce or whatever from Norway. So I'm 95% sure Bobby Wood's going to stay. Chris Bubik, I remember there was some sort of Chris. I just can't remember who. But yeah, we're going to go through and we're going to find as many guys as possible that we can add to the team. So yeah. All right, so there is a Prince Vincent of Denmark, and he's actually young. He was born in 2011 of King Frederick and Queen Mary. So yeah, Vinny Pasquantino can stay. All right, I do remember from last year there is a Prince Noah of Nassau. He's the younger son of Prince Louis of Luxembourg and Princess Tessie of Luxembourg. He's also relatively young, born in 2007. So, yeah, we can keep Noah Cameron, Vinny Pasquantino, and I'm pretty sure Bobby Witt as of right now. So, yeah, there's a lot of Roberts. There's Prince Robert of Wales, who's currently Prince of Wales. Robert of Edinburgh, Robert of Cornwall. So, yeah, there's a lot of Roberts. Pretty sure Bobby Witt's legal name is Robert. So, yeah. All right. So we are actually going to be using a lot of British royal families just because I can pull up their tree and just look through it. There is a Michael of Kent who is, 53rd in line to the British throne. He's the younger son of Prince George, Duke of Kent, and Princess Marina of Greece and Denmark. So yeah, we can use Michael Waka. I'm not going to count Michael Garcia just because of how different his name is spelled, but we can use Michael Waka, which is nice. And anyone else named Michael, obviously. All right, so we do pull off our first trade. It's going to be for Vlad Jr. Vladimir is a Russian royal family name. I can't tell you specific. I'm not going to be able to tell you a lot of specifics, but I did write down what country that they are from. So Vlad is a Russian family name. So yeah, welcome to the team, Vlad. All right, we are making another trade for Carlos Rodon. I did look it up. Carlos, there's a Dutch family member, royal family member with the name Carlos. So we can keep Carlos Estevez and Carlos Rodon. We're going to give up Michael Garcia to get him, but I think this should be a decent deal for us. All right, we do get Gabe Spear. There is a Gabriel in Belgium. So yeah, we give Jonathan India and Carter Frederick to get him. We also get Felix Bautista. We give up Gavin Cross, Luander Avila, and Hector Neris. There is a Felix of Luxembourg, so yes. Okay, one thing that I want to point out that I actually just learned. Jack Caglione's first name is actually Jeffrey. So I looked it up on, well, I asked ChatGPT, and there is a Jeffrey. It's not the exact same spelling, but there is a Jeffrey, a Prince Jeffrey Bolkiai, and he is the brother of the Sultan of Brunei, so we're gonna count him. Yeah, I mean his name is spelled Gefri, which is not the exact spelling, but we're gonna count it just because Jack Caglione's a dog and I want to use him. So yeah. All right, we are gonna get Daniel Palencia. There is a Daniel of Sweden, so yeah, we're gonna trade away Ryan Bergert and Steven Cruz to get him. Okay, so we make a huge trade. We trade Cole Reagans for Freddie Peralta. There is no Freddie exactly in the English royal family, but there's so many Fredericks and so on and so forth. There's, let me see. If you go onto their thing and just type in Fred, there's like 25 options. So we're going to count Freddie Peralta. We give up Cole Reagans to get him. Honestly, this is such a great deal for us. I don't know why they would do this deal, but yeah, we'll take it. All right, we do get Pablo Lopez. We give up Isaac Collins, Nick Lofton, and Daniel Vasquez to get him. But there is a Pablo of Spain, so yeah, we're going to take this deal. we're going to take Pablo Lopez. I think our starting rotation is set. I think I might need one more, but yeah, the team actually looks pretty decent. All right, we do have to trade a lot. Well, probably didn't have to, but we traded away Blake Mitchell, Abraham Toro, and Kevin Newman to get Robert Garcia. Same thing as Bobby Witt. Robert, okay, perfect. Yeah. All right, so off rip, I'm going to tell you guys we are definitely not eligible yet. I think we have a total of about 15 or 16 players. We need 26. We need 10 more. Our rotation is pretty good, though. I mean, it's these top 6 minus Chris Bubik, so honestly, a very solid rotation. Technically, I don't know if I'm going to keep him around. I don't know if I'm going to count him yet, but technically, Chris Bubik's name is Christopher, just spelled, you know, differently. So I'm not sure if I want to technically bend the rules a little bit, because there are a lot of Christophers with the regular spelling in Greece and Denmark. So I don't know yet if I want to do that. I'm still kind of deciding, so I guess we'll find out in a little bit. All right, we are going to get Michael Bush. We give up Chris Bubik and Lucas Erceg to get him, but Michael, obviously, all the Michaels that we have are allowed to be here, so yeah. All right, we make a blockbuster trade for Will Smith. There are probably about 25 Wills. There's 19 Williams in the English royal family alone, so yeah, Will Smith is going to be our catcher. We might actually be eligible by the end of the season, so who knows. Alright, we give up a lot, but we do trade Carter Jensen and Luke Maley for Freddie Furman to be our backup catcher. Alright, we also get Alex Vesia. We give up Salvador Perez, Elias, whatever it is, Diaz, and Jorge Alfaro to get him. So our bullpen is pretty much almost set. Alright, we are going to get Will Vest. We give up Asbel Gonzalez, Cameron Misner, and John Rave to get him. Our pitching staff is now set. We just need some more hitters. Alright, we do give up Ben Cardinal and Carlos Estevez to get Matt Swanson. There is a Matt... let me see, where is it? There is a Matthew of Nassau, son of Prince Felix, who is someone that we actually used. So, yeah. Main reason we did this was to dump the Carlos Estevez money, pick up someone who's also a little bit younger. So, yeah, I think this is a pretty good deal for us. Alright, we do get Brandon Lowe. We give up Josh Hammond, Luca Tresh, Connor Kaiser, and Dustin Dickerson. There is a Brandon... hold on. Brandon Jones. He is technically not in the exact royal lineage, but he is he's an extended family member of Elizabeth II. So, yeah. So, yeah. We do get to add him to the team. We're very close to being eligible, so see if we can kind of get there. All right, we're going to get Alex Call. We trade away this guy, Terry Cole. If you don't know, if you start up a new sim, there's always a bunch of auto-generated closers that are really good. Turn them into starters, trade them. Pretty simple. All right, we are going to get Matt Wallner. Yeah, we're trading away a lot of the starting pitcher guys that I was talking about, so it is what it is. I think that'll be okay. Yeah, Matt, as you know, same as Matt Swanson. So, yeah, I don't remember who we just got, but who was the other guy that we just got? Oh, Alex Call. There's about 1,000 Alexes in the English royal bloodline. There's also Alexander the Great. I mean, that's a pretty big one, so, yeah. All right, we are going to get Mike Trout. Obviously, Mike is short for Michael. We're going to give up Carson Roccaforte, Nick Mears, Austin Charles, and Daniel Lynch to get him. All right, I did the math. This is the last player we need, Joey Ortiz. There is Joseph II, the Holy Roman Emperor. Yeah. So we do have enough players to be eligible. That doesn't obviously mean we're going to win it, but means we are allowed to, essentially. So, yeah. All right, we're at the Home Run Derby. The team is doing pretty well for the most part. Wow. No one here from our team, though, which is fine. Wasn't really expecting anyone to be. We are currently one game back on the Tigers, which is a pretty good spot to be in. Brandon Lowe, Will Smith on the All-Star team, which is nice. Do we have anyone else? We don't have an actual closer. Will Smith is here. Brandon Lowe is here. Anyone else? Bobby Witt Jr. obviously has to be here. No Mike Trout, would have been nice to see. That's alright though. The team is doing well enough. Let's finish out the year strong and maybe make a push for the World Series. Alright, we had an okay-ish draft. I wasn't drafting based on name. I was drafting based on how good they were. So, yeah, it's an okay-ish draft. Could have been better, could have been worse. But let's go ahead. Let's finish out this year. I don't think we're going to need this draft. We're a second-ranked team based on overall. So, maybe we can get it done now. Alright, we finished 95 and 67, win the division, and get a bye, which is huge. See, the award winners. Gabe Spear, Delivery Man of the Year. Brandon Lowe, second for MVP. Has the same batting average as Pete Alonso, just not as many home runs or RBIs. Carlos Rodon, third for the Cy Young. Reliever of the Year, Gabe Spear with 46 saves. How many blown saves did he have? Only 6. I mean, that's not a bad year. Let's take a look at our players. Bobby Witt Jr., very solid season. Only 19 stolen bases. Not the best year I've seen him have in this game. Let's just put it at that. What about the rest of the guys? All right, Will Smith with 5.9 WAR, hit 280, which is good. Bobby Witt with the 5.8 we just saw. Mike Trout 5.5, 268 batting average, 31 home runs. Good year from him. Brandon Lowe with a 5.1, 292, and he was a DH, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he was mainly a DH, which is insane. Michael Bush with a 4.3. Tyler Tolbert literally got called up for, what's it called? For September call-ups, and he put up a 1.8 WAR in 53 games. He might have been up at the beginning of the season too. Joey Ortiz 1.8, got him at the end of the year. He did okay. Vladdy only a 1.3, but I mean 298. I just had him playing third, and he was not a very good defensive player over there. Vinny with a 1. He was playing first base. Alex called the 0.7. Freddie Fermin. Yeah, I mean, mainly our backups. But, oh wait, hold on. Pitching staff, too. Pitching-wise, I mean, yeah. All of our starters had 10-plus wins, which is very nice to see. Kind of bare minimum, but acceptable. Carlos Rodon with a 5. Freddie Peralta with a 3.1. Waka with a 2.2 actually did pretty well. Pablo Lopez with a 2.1. Will Vest with a 1.5. Noah Cameron 1.3. Garcia with a 1. I mean, yeah, all around very solid season from the guys. I'm going to go put our team together and then let's hop into the playoffs. Alright, we're taking on the Tigers in the first round of the playoffs. Freddie Peralta versus Tarek Skubal. It's a loss. Rodon versus Valdez. It's a W. Come on. Lopez versus Flaherty. It's a W. Cameron versus Scoobs. It's a loss. Come on, Walker versus Valdez to move on. It is a W. I'm going to go fix our team, and then we will hop in against the Yankees. All right, we are taking the Yankees on. Freddie Peralta versus Max Fried. It's a W. Rodon versus Schlittler. It is a W. Lopez versus Cole. Ooh, it was a loss. Come on, Cameron versus Schmidt. We are up 3-1. Walker versus Fried to move on. It is a loss. Come on, Peralta versus Schlittler to move on. Don't take it to 7. Rodon versus Cole. We move on against the Dodgers. All right, I'm going to go fix our rotation, then we'll hop into the World Series. All right, we are taking on the Dodgers. I changed it up a little bit, so Rodon's going to be Game 1, Peralta's going to be Game 2. So for Game 7 and Game 6, they will be ready to go. If we get there. Rodon versus Ohtani is a loss. Peralta versus Yamamoto is a W. Lopez versus Glasnow is a loss. Cameron versus Sheehan is a W. Come on, Walker versus Ohtani to take the swing is a W. We are 1 win away. Just so you guys can see, I'm not going to go through every single player, but if you look up on ChatGPT or on Google, all of these names come back as a royal family member in some way, shape, or form. I think the only, there's kind of one that's a little bit of a stretch, and I think that's Brandon Lowe. He's technically a descendant, but I don't know. Yeah, we're counting all of it though, so let's go ahead. Let's hop into Game 6, see if we can get this thing done. All right, and this is exactly why we have it set up the way we do. Rodon doesn't get it done. We have Peralta for Game 7. Rodon obviously on the bump for this one. The team is very good. I mean, Will Smith, you should not be in the leadoff spot. No disrespect to him. Yeah, if anything, we'll do that. All right. Can we get the job done? We are on the road. We put up 1 to start. And we're going to give them the lead right back. And we're going to give it... Wow. Holy shit. We got shelled in the first. Okay. Rodon, I need you to stabilize. There we go. Let's chip away. They're going to score another one. They're going to score another one. Rodon is done. Felix Bautista just eat innings. Don't think... Oh, okay. We do still have a shot here. Immediately give up a double. They're going to score another one. Felix Bautista is done. Gabe Spear. There we go. Come on. We're giving ourselves a shot here with the offense. I just need the pitching staff to, you know, kind of keep it together. We take a lead. We're going to immediately give it right back. Oh my gosh, that is so huge. Bases loaded, no outs. Gabe gets out of it without giving up any runs. That is what we needed to see. All right, Gabe is done. Let's go to Matt Swanson. Double play, huge. There we go. Come on. We need more run support. Yes, we get out of that. We put up 2 more. We're going to go to our closer. I did switch it up for the playoffs. It is going to be Daniel Palencia coming out of the bullpen. See if he can finish this off. Yes, we are 1 out away. Absolute slugfest of a game, 11-8. I thought after that first inning we were cooked. I thought it was over. But the offense finally gets it done in the sim. I feel like I don't see that very often, but yeah, 11 runs on 11 hits. We had 1 error. Can we finish this off? Daniel Palencia. Beautiful start. Beautiful start. Oh, yeah. Come on. Have him 0-2. Blow it by him. 102. Right past him. Okay. Kind of a little bit too much zone. See if we can get him to swing over this. He's going to foul that off. I want to try to get an ABS. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Come on. Call stands. Oh, wow. That was way... Okay. That wasn't as close as I thought it was. I would love an ABS challenge to end the World Series here. I think it would be so funny. And we're going to just strike him out swinging. We get the job done. Daniel Palencia finishes it off in our first season. We get it done. Shout out Matt Wallner, 2 for 4 with 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. Vinny with a home run. Michael Bush with a home run. Bobby Witt sucked the entire postseason run. Roki Sasaki only pitched for 2.2 innings, but he gets the loss in this one. Let's see our postseason award winners. We go like that, of course. For whatever reason, when you back out after you play a game, it immediately takes you all the way back, which they need to fix that. Vinny Pasquantino wins the World Series MVP. Matt Wallner, playoff MVP. Yeah, great job from the guys. Yeah, we got it done. 1 year only. So thank you guys, as always, for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, and peace.